For cheap gold, items and other boosts for Diablo 4, visit aoeah.com. Check out the link in the description, you get 3% off with the code ARIAT. Hello and welcome everybody. Today I will show you a rogue build using a very interesting mechanic. Flurry and Death Trap are the main skills, so it's a melee fighter who uses the trap to pull enemies in high frequency. Also the build works with overpower damage, so high life points are nice for the damage output as well. I am above 40k life points yet, when unbuffed in town. While fighting in the dungeon, I get to about 55,000. At the moment I can run up to level 90 pits quite comfortable, and hopefully I can do level 100 pits in a similar time soon. I still need to level up some glyphs and optimize the item upgrades. By the way, I have built my rogue in eternal mode. When playing in season, you can add some witchcrafts of course to increase your power. Boss fights are maybe a weakness of this build, so in high tiers they can take some time. The rogue gets much damage versus crowd controlled enemies by the Paragon system, so bosses only will get huge hits when they are staggered. At the beginning we can trigger the stagger bar very fast, but the more often a boss gets staggered, the longer it takes to stun him again. So that's why the boss fights can take some time, and I guess you won't be able to push high pits with this build. But it's fun to play, and there are still other things to do in this game than running high tier pits. Further you can maybe team up with the Necro, who can kill all the monsters you pull together very fast. First you need to understand the basic function of this build. Beastfall boots are part of the core. After casting an ultimate skill, they will consume all your energy to boost the next core attack. Preparation will reset your ultimate cooldown by 5 seconds after spending 75 resources. Since the boots consume all your resources, you can completely reset your ultimate cooldown when spending enough energy. So you wanna get some extra energy and some more cooldown reduction for your ultimate on the equipment to reset the cooldown immediately. Preparation also said that after casting an ultimate, all other cooldowns are reset, and the Beastfall boots give you 25 energy whenever using a cooldown. Additionally, you will recharge energy by casting Death Trap itself, thanks to the passive skill Aftermath. So the combination of Beastfall boots and preparation makes you able to alternate between Flurry and Death Trap. Death Trap pulls in monsters, recharges energy and activates the Beastfall boots. Then Flurry will consume all energy for a heavy strike and reset the Death Trap cooldown. I got those skills on my 2 mouse buttons, so I can just click left, click right, click left, click right, and so on. I can go as fast as the animation allows, and in every process all my cooldowns get reset as well. This mechanic would also work when using other core and ultimate skills, the same way you could build a rogue using Shadow Clone or Rain of Arrows. When understanding everything till this point, the next step is kinda close, so you probably would have the same idea, especially when regularly watching my videos. Spending all resources in a single blow, that is something we are familiar to. We already did this with my Quill Volley build from last season, using the Rod of Kepeleke. There we have used the Banished Lord's Talisman for overpowering. Here we can just do the same, and again it makes sense to reach 275 resource or more. Like that, you will trigger an overpower attack in every cycle. So life points become important for the damage as well, and we want to have greater affixes for max life on the equipment. I will show you the complete gear now. We also play a Ring of Starless Skies and the aspect of Stolen Vigor, which will increase our damage and make us unstoppable. So it also pays to wear a T-Bolts. Most important affixes are life and resource. You can use some Fists of Fate here. As you can see, I got a nice pair in Eternal. We also pick a Harlequin crest and a Shroud of False Death. Priority affixes are life and resource again. The one-handed weapons are a Doombringer with priority on max life and Ashira's Kanjar. It adds much attack speed and the passive skill also adds damage. Finally, the two-handed weapon. We need a bow with dex, life and overpower damage, and we want to temper the chance for Flurry to deal double damage and further overpower damage. We play the aspect of encircling blades here, and of course we put rubies into our weapons. The rune words are put into the armor parts, Yulk Salve for more maximum life, and Zancax to further empower every third attack. A short look into the skill tree. I play improved Flurry, but you can also feel free to use the other skill extension for more damage. With the agility skills, I play the disciplined Caltrops, and of course we pick several offensive and defensive passive skills in the first two clusters. Then comes countering Dark Shroud and Smoke Grenade with the first enhancement, as well as Malice and Exploit. In the next cluster we have the mixed Cold Imbuement, Frigid Finesse and Precision Imbuement. Last but not least we maximize Death Trap and 4 further passive skills. The key passive momentum is very important. Since we don't use any marksman skills here, we won't lose the benefits once they are built up. So in total we'll have 60% increased damage and each 30% to movement speed, damage reduction, energy regeneration and also maximum energy. So this also helps to reach the 275 resource points for the talisman. In the skill bar I play Flurry and Death Trap, Cold Imbuement and Dark Shroud, plus Caltrops and Smoke Grenade. But you could also replace the Smoke Grenade by Dash, for more mobility. In the Paragon system we play the boards No Witnesses, Deadly Ambush, Eldritch Bounty and Cheap Shot. All 4 legendary nodes add a multiplicative damage increase. And the rare nodes are useful as well, especially the max life nodes. We add the glyphs Control, Headhunter, Devious, Fluidity and Kenny. They all add 2 multiplicative damage increases, but like I said, there is much damage versus crowd controlled. To get all the boosts, the right gameplay is important. You have to alternate between Death Trap and Flurry, and you want to cold imbue every attack, so the damage becomes non-physical cold damage. For strong elite monsters and bosses, we also want to use the Caltrops to increase damage, and we can throw the grenades. That maybe sounds more complicated than it is. In the end, I just keep cold imbuement pressed all the time, alternate clicking my 2 mouse buttons. Like that, cold imbuement also comes automatically, and I just have to press the buttons for Caltrops, grenades or shrouds when needed. Since all cooldowns get reset during the cycle, we have all opportunities at every time. If not reaching 275 energy yet, maybe a resource elixir can help. Otherwise you will choose maximum life for more overpower damage. Have a lot of fun testing, take care and may the loot be with you.
Follow me. Thanks. I'll be seeing you.